And now, on Adobe Radio.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Brett Davern Show, featuring Katie LeClaire.
Yeah, it is.
Streaming live, weekday mornings, 9 Pacific, noon Eastern. On Adobe.com and the Adobe app for iOS.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hello. Hello, Earth children. Hello, creatures of Earth. Hi. It is me, Father God. Me. That's me. I'm Father God. And you guys you can be, of this. Well, you're of this earth right now. You can come along and we'll see what kind of God you are eventually. Or something. Want to come? Want to go? Anybody? Anybody? No?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
How come?
I wanted to let that go on as long as possible.
How come every time I try to start a cult, nobody wants to come along?
That's what I was waiting for your prophecy.
What's going on? Oh, there's a new one, guys. Have you seen this one yet?
Mother God.
Have you seen the Mother God one?
I've seen clips. Have you?
Well,
Katie.
buckle up. Oh boy. Well, buckle up. Yikes. I did a dive last night into one. Man, oh boy. Like another one of these docuseries that could just be probably 90 minutes, but for some reason they're like, we'll do 3 episodes.
Oh my gosh, at least like 6 hours of my life.
Carly, what? Carly,
So
what in
what's
the
her
name of?
thing?
She's at least seen the clip. So Carly,
Yes.
what in the name of? And then Katie, watch yourself. You're going to be in a cult soon because everyone's in cults,
guy.
man.
Don't you put that evil on me.
I mean, I grew up in one, so
Whoa.
I got
hot
out already.
take.
Whoa.
Yeah, Katie LeClaire, she's
Whoa.
a survivor, man.
I'm saying though, what is up, people? Like, wow. Hey, everybody listening, I know the internet's a interesting place or whatever, but if you meet someone calling themselves just, like understand that, like probably not. You know what I mean?
Hi, I'm Mother God.
Hi. Where are you from?
Brett, you shouldn't even
Kansas?
shake my hand if I introduce myself like that to you. You
Yeah,
should go,
no.
all right, and
Yeah.
walk away.
I'm good.
He was polite. He shook my hand back. No.
Yeah, that's not what you want to
You
do.
walk away from
What
Mother
is
God.
happening out there? Wow.
All I know is that Robin Williams was supposed to be her biggest spiritual guide.
Wow.
And I thought I was like,
Well,
keep
and
his
Trump.
name out
He's
your
on the
mouth.
board. Trump's on the board.
But Trump,
And
yeah, there's like all these people who've passed who are supposed to be part of her like spirit
yeah, but
team.
he's still in the Earth world.
But Trump obviously he's still in the Earth world.
But
It's
we-
like he's
But
on
he can
he's-
transcend
right, he's
time
on
and
the
space.
team.
Katie, you
but
have to check this out. It's a bunch of Trump-loving hippies in the middle of nowhere taking just like copious amounts of drugs, just so many drugs,
And then
going like, we have a belief. It like, have you guys ever thought about? You're like, hey man, your own documentary saying you just took like more mushrooms than like should be humanly possible. I think I know where these ideas are coming from. I mean, far be it for me to say. I'm just sitting on my couch watching your doc, but
Yeah. And then there's this one part where they're like, oh, she's like meeting with her spirit guides. It just looks like she's sleeping. And then it's all these pictures of her just sleeping on the floor.
Like-
or like she's like
Mother
convening
God
with
in the
her
morning.
team. And she's just like
in the morning, Mother God
asleep in a van.
really
Like,
needs to communicate with the angels. That's what they say. They
Let me
say
try and find a picture.
after she wakes up in the morning, sometimes the weight of the world is too much for her, and she must go commune with the angels. And it just looks like she's napping, but
Guys,
really
I
what
need
she's doing is
I need a morning nap also.
you need to become Mother God, man. I tell you what, Carly, how do you become Mother God?
Wait, I haven't seen this. She looks very frail in and gray in some of these photos.
She turns blue.
What?
You got to watch it.
Like Kim Kardashian?
Get your
Yeah, she turns blue.
I don't see any pictures of her sleeping.
It's the Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
I was watching this last night with my mouth hanging wide open once again, just like the Twin Flames one, which I'm not sure which one is crazier actually. And
I
then-
didn't get to the crazy part in Twin Flames. You told me I had to keep watching.
Yo,
I got to the part where they were like, Yeah, he told us that we should be a religion to be tax exempt, so we became a religion. And then he thought, wow, I look a lot like Jesus Christ. And I was like, I'm out. I'm done. I gotta take a lap around the block.
Wait, hold on though. Brace yourself. In this documentary, in the Mother God documentary, the people in that cult start saying twin flame while describing things. So one cult is referencing another cult in a cult documentary.
Wow.
Whoa.
They're going like, well, I do think Mother God did finally find her twin flame. And I'm sitting there on the couch, like, just turning into goo. Like, I can't even
Does
believe what's going
Netflix
on.
own the right to both of those documentaries? Because
No.
that sounds like a cult to me as well.
No, because I was on Amazon. I was on one of the other ones, and there was another Twin Flames
Oh, wow.
document. So, you know, sometimes that happens with studios a lot.
Yeah.
I've noticed
What
with
is going on out there?
docuseries, there'll be like two teams who like find this cult at the same time. And
Let's get to the guy who's definitely not a cult leader yet.
Well,
Brett Davern.
that's the thing. I was sitting there last night thinking, okay, so I got an audience. I got a microphone. I got a camera. Because all these documentaries are is just like videos from their YouTube and all that, and because they're all big YouTubers and live streamers and they go live every day and all this stuff. Which, by the way, like if God was walking around here on Earth, I don't think he, she, or whatever would be wanting to just go live all the time.
No,
you know what I
probably
mean?
not.
So probably not. And then also like not asking for a checking account the same way that.
no.
Anyway, here's the thing. So I started thinking like, oh man, like. I could just start going like, hey guys, like I woke up this morning and guess what? I had a message from, how do these people do it with a straight face? And then how do people watch it? And then the followers start recording videos of themselves being like, hey, what's up? This is Michael, the Archangel. And I got on my live stream today to just let you know. What is going, Carly? Come on, what is going on
it's
out
like
there?
the
I'm
Venn
too old for
diagram
this
of
shit.
like cults and like MLM, like multi-level. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
there is a weird section
Yes.
of cults that are also like, and you too can have your own followers.
Well, that's almost what they've become now because of social media, and then also the MLM thing. Yeah, because every cult is the same thing, which is like take our sessions, learn
take
from
our
us, be here on
sessions,
time,
and then you can make money
Then
doing
you
that
can
too.
teach your
and you
own
can take your own
sessions.
clients.
Right, exactly. So anyway, have fun with Mother God. Well, you can't anymore. Spoiler
she
alert.
did.
It's the first scene though, so you
died.
figure that
Oh,
out
okay,
pretty
okay.
quick. So, but was she her? Like what? Like
Love
like
that.
what?
Love
And
that
why was she
twist.
mummified? What's going on?
What?
Carly, you gotta
Oh,
watch.
I'm
Katie,
in.
you gotta watch. You gotta watch.
After this,
You gotta watch.
Popping
And
some
you know, if
popcorn?
you want to just lose your GD mind, watch Twin Flame, then watch this one right afterwards. Or vice versa. It doesn't really matter. Either way, you're gonna be like, what is going on out there? And you know,
I'm scared.
I'm disappointed in my hippies because these people are hippies, supposedly.
They should
I'm
know
like, where's my
better.
hippies at? Like,
They should
what's
know
going on,
better.
dude?
Just like meditate, buy some crystals, and like smoke a J like the rest of us. Like it's fine.
No, are you describing Mother God?
I hope not.
That was what her daily
You know,
routine was,
maybe-
Carly. She would
well,
wake up.
Maybe
she
I
would
shouldn't
take a
watch
nap,
this. Maybe I'm in. She'd wake up and take a nap.
Or, sorry, commune with the angels.
As one
Then
does.
they say she would get on Amazon and just buy a bunch of hippie shit. And they, like, in the documentary, they show, like, an Amazon screen scrolling, and it's just, like crystals and, you know,
Dream
bracelets
catchers
and dream
and-
catchers
You'd
and
think
stuff.
if you were Mother God, you'd be like, I should go to the crystals. You wouldn't be like, oh, thank God. I can
Jeff
get my
Bezos
crystal.
can bring them to me.
all,
Yeah.
all the followers are like, Mother God was really into, like, trinkets and stuff. And
Mother God's Amazon wish list. We'd all just like buy things off of it for her.
yeah. Yeah.
Mother God.
There's a lot of video of clouds in the documentary that's just being shot by the followers while they're talking behind the camera going, look at the ship. Look at it.
The ship?
Look at it. Can
The
you see
ship?
it? Look at the ship. There it is. And they're just filming a cloud.
I love new cults because they never cease to surprise me. I'm always like, what?
Well,
How
when
did
you're
they
on
do?
a handful of LSD, a bag of mushrooms, and like 18 bong rips. Like you're probably seeing
It
a
gets
ship.
cool.
I
It
bet.
gets cool.
But it's hilarious when you're filming it. Like when you watch the video back, you're supposed to notice you're just filming a cloud, bro.
They don't watch it back. They don't. They know what they saw.
Oh, they saw her ascend, man. You guys ready to ascend?
Yeah.
Let's ascend. Hey, you guys can ascend this song, and then we'll be right back with some some news after these musical stylings. I am Mother God. Turn it up. All right, what's going on in the world? Time to tell us what's happening. Let's get into it. Besides a cult, Carly? Oh wait, hold on. I'm stuck on it. Hold on.
I knew it.
First of all, you guys,
we can't just gloss over this.
If you have
This
not
is the whole
watched these
episode.
things, if you watched Tiger King, but you haven't watched these documentaries, what are you doing? You're sleeping. Because if you thought Tiger King was crazy, I mean, Tiger
That
King
was
is crazy, but he's not
good.
calling himself the Lord of all creation. Like you must.
He is
you
one
have
step
to-
off from Lord of all creation. You're right.
You gotta see. I mean, but then Carly, I mean, really, I did just sit there thinking the entire time. I don't know how people are opening their cameras and talking like this into them in a legitimate, I mean, not legitimate, but like in a way, in a sincere way. Like to them, it's sincere. I don't know how I don't understand. How are people Katie, how are people doing this? Come on, answer the question.
Because they need to belong to
Come
somewhere.
on, answer. Hurry up. I need an answer. Huh?
People need to belong.
Just kidding. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes.
The loneliness epidemic is like actually like a thing. There's statistics. You know what I
yeah.
mean? People are lonely out there.
It's
And
true.
so that's why they belong to cults.
I've been thinking a lot about third spaces, where it's like there used to be a lot of places outside of work and home where you just go and hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
And now a lot of people my age are like, their thing is like trying to find hobbies now that you're like in your 20s and you like have a job. And I just thought, I know it sounds silly, but it's like all you do is go to work and you never see your friends
Yeah.
and all this stuff. So you're like,
Yeah.
I need to find something to do because everything else has just been like getting into college and then getting an
seeing
internship
your
and then going
friends
to work.
is the hobby.
And this like, but this
But there's
hustle
nowhere to
culture
go.
thing.
There's nowhere to go that's free to like hang out with
Well,
your
there's
friends.
nowhere
yeah,
to
there's
go
nowhere to
that's
go that's free.
Free, that's true. But yeah,
So
well,
then people are like, well, I don't want to just pay to
that's
go out
not
to eat
that's
all
not
the
true.
time.
That's not true.
Well, plus, go to a park. Or like, go to
there's
your friend's
parks,
house.
there's the beach, there's malls. You can just walk around like back in the day. You kids can just go to the mall, can't you?
But that's bring back malls.
Yeah, bring the mall back.
That's such a good idea.
You know, whether you've been naughty or nice, bring the mall back. You know,
Again with this naughty thing.
well, that's how it starts. You know, I got to trick you into hearing about our friends at ExpressVPN. Everybody.
Oh my gosh.
They're our favorites. You know that. We use them around here. You just click one button. It's on an app. It works on all your devices, whether you're on your phone, tablet, laptop, whatever. I've got it on everything, and there's like 19 computers around here, and it's not hard. You just sign it up
There really are like
quickly.
19 computers.
It's the best of all. It's easy to use, like I said. It's one tap of a button to turn it on, and boom, you're protected. It's ExpressVPN, everybody. Trick your internet provider or hide from your internet provider or whatever you...
If you're Mother God and you need to hide.
Yeah, like if you're Mother God and you want us to believe that you're ascending in Nevada even though you live in Louisiana or whatever, get an ExpressVPN, everybody. Take yourself off the naughty list with the #1 rated VPN. It's ExpressVPN. Go to expressvpn.com/Brett to get 3 extra months for free. That's expressvpn.com/Brett. expressvpn.com/Brett. And if you act now, we can promise full ascension before
Before the new year.
before the new year. Yeah. So void where prohibited in most states and most of Pachamama. And all of Pachamama. So
Well, you asked for a mall, Carly. Do you know that there is a new mall? It is the newly unveiled American Dream Mall in New Jersey.
No.
It is the second largest mall in America, just behind Mall of America.
wait, I want to go back to the hobby thing just real quick. The reason I busted out laughing, and thank you for the mall suggestion, Katie, but I just want to explain that when the way that Carly said it, it's and I'm thinking
sounded
about
kinda
the people your age right now, Carly. Like you guys, like it strikes me as funny because it's like retired people find a hobby. You know what I mean? It's like you're like, we got to find a hobby. It's like, what do you, like, your hobby is hanging out with your friends and being together with your friends and being young and having to not have a hobby. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying?
It came out of like COVID.
Like, I stay home because I got kids. I'm supposed to go out in the garage and like
Yeah, you never
hammer
can hang.
away on stuff.
Katie
You know
and
what I
I
mean?
tear it up.
Yeah, you should be out tearing it up. That's your hobby. Your hobby is tearing it up.
I think that part of the problem is like your generation took away your hobbies because your hobby is your side hustle. And so it's
Yeah.
not fun anymore because it's a little bit like
yeah,
work.
and then it's like, well, I need something that isn't work and isn't like going out and drinking.
Right.
So then it's like,
Watching TV.
okay, I guess I'll take pottery classes or go play pickleball or recreational sports. But even then, like that all.
Yeah, people used to have bowling leagues and stuff. Like that's an
Yeah.
old, tried and true hobby.
I think we're just getting to the point in
your
our
mom and
lives.
dad had a bowling league, like the old people did. That's what I mean. Not anyone in their 20s.
That's not true.
Huh.
Bowling, softball.
Softball, yeah, for sure. For sure.
For sure.
Right. I mean, not that you can't bowl. I'm just saying it was the bald guy in the sitcom with the, you know what I mean? It's
Okay.
I feel like,
Okay.
Roseanne and Dan went bowling.
but I feel like back
You know
in the
what I
day,
mean?
people in their 20s, like people my age, I'm 27, people just have kids. So they wouldn't have any hobbies.
Yeah.
You know, like if we're talking
Well,
like
the
in
hobby
the
becomes
past,
the kids, or
Right,
the
like,
hobby is whatever you're
you
doing.
have your
at the
hobbies in
time.
college, you vibe, you hang out,
Right.
and then in your like mid to late 20s, most people would have gotten married and had kids.
Yeah.
So then they wouldn't have even gotten to have a hobby until they were like,
Well, and Katie's right too. I think like, or whoever said it, that like, and then the hobby becomes then the side hustle. Like, well, I
Yeah.
started doing pottery, but now I'm selling
Now I
my
have to
things
sell
on
it.
Etsy or whatever, and then
That's a
that
bummer.
becomes your bummer, and then no,
So go to the mall.
so go to the
you
dream
just go hang out with
mall.
your friends and like have. You know what it was? It's
That
like
sounds
what
like
about
a sketch. Like who called it the American Dream Mall?
it's like talking to people. I mean, we've been talking about
Tina
how
Fey.
communication with people, talking with people. We've been talking in here about how people don't talk to each other. Like that was the
So
hobby.
true.
Go hang out with your friends and chat.
Yeah.
Gossip.
Well, you just be
What's
hanging
the
out, and then
goss?
you'd be like,
What's
oh,
going on
let's
with the friend group?
throw a football around, or let's.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh my God, this is so unrelated, but there's also something about like with social media, people aren't bored anymore, so they're not finding fun ways to fill their time. You know, before you'd be
You
like,
have to figure it
before
out.
you'd be like, I'm not just gonna sit at home. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
But now people are like scrolling on TikTok and like watching TV and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas before you're like, I'm bored. Like, let's go do
I'm
something.
going to go do something. I'm going to go out.
Yeah.
And you didn't know what that entailed.
Don't have that anymore.
Do you guys want to go out on Friday? Yeah. I'll meet you at 7.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
it's
we'll meet
real.
up over here.
She doesn't even mean it.
But to Carly's point, it's not free. To your point, though, it's not free.
It's not free.
But neither is the hobby that you go take
Just
either.
go throw something in the
The
park.
hobbies aren't free either,
Go
though.
throw stuff around.
You got to buy the clay. You got to buy the baseball bat. The what? I mean, the hobbies aren't free either.
Whoa.
Nothing's free.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Except
Freedom.
for the American
No, it
Dream Mall.
The
Yeah, the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. Have you guys been to the Mall of America?
No.
No.
I
you?
have. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Interestingly, it repeats itself.
What?
Yeah. So imagine like, I don't know, like a star or something like that. Like you have like an arm that has a section of stores that makes sense because you're in a mall.
Yeah.
And then you go to a different section of the star, like a different point in the star. It's just the same stuff.
What?
Just in a different area of the gigantic mall.
Like the same stores?
Yeah.
What?
With some other ones mixed in, but
Like
like,
they'll have like multiple
Macy's.
That's-
Multiple Macy's, multiple Disney store, multiple
Now I hate it again. I don't want to go back out.
Brookstore.
I'm not going out there in
or
life.
whatever.
I was encouraging people to go to the mall. Now I hate it again. I don't like it. Stay home.
stay home.
Stay home. Watch the Twin Flames documentary and then find your twin flame.
How do you find your twin flame if you never leave the house?
Oh no,
Get
no,
on
you don't
Zoom.
understand. That documentary, that cult is on Zoom, so you don't have to leave the house. You just sign in, and
Oh,
then
wow, I didn't know
the
that.
leaders give you your twin flame. It's actually pretty easy. I think they just give you the twin flame.
They
just
give it
They're
to
like,
you?
here's yours.
Yeah, they're
Or
like,
if you're
"Here."
being particularly difficult and unopen to change, they will call in your twin flame.
Oh.
And when they call in your twin flame, you have to be ready
Yeah.
so that the next random ass guy who messages you, it's your twin flame.
Ready.
Or
It
girl.
happened to a girl. She was like, I don't know who my twin flame is. And then this really sus guy on the Facebook group was like messaging her a lot, like basically a stalker.
Okay.
She did not feel great about him.
But that was her
Very
twin
safe.
flame.
Yeah.
They were
it
like,
wasn't
don't
the
you
kind of thing
realize
where it's
that's
like,
your twin flame?
It felt creepy. And they were like, why are you resisting your twin flame? Go move across the country to be with him if you really want love.
Are those two crazy kids still together?
I don't think so.
Oh, you got to watch
His
the doc.
face was blurred out in the doc, so
Yeah.
So probably not.
I think no.
There's a new study called Zoom fatigue.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now. A recent study found that students taking classes on Zoom experienced higher levels of sadness and exhaustion compared to those who took them in person.
Blue light blocker.
Did you get some blue light?
It's all the blue lights fucking us all up.
Staring at a screen.
It's fucking us all up, dude. I think it totally is. I put one of those things on the computers here, and I like honestly felt different. Yeah. Yeah, it's the blue light. And then also dim your screens down. They don't need to be that bright. You're too close to them. We weren't supposed to sit this close to the laptops and stuff. Remember back when it was a big monitor on the desk? It was kind of pushed back a little even.
Yeah.
Now we're like right in here.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Well, because you
All
got to
that
get
blue
that.
light, man. You're
gotta
going to
get
turn
that
blue
shot.
like Mama God. Watch out.
Researchers say that eye contact, catching glimpses of yourself on camera, and sitting for a long time can lead to Zoom.
You know what can cure it though?
fatigue.
Drinking silver. Drinking liquid silver.
Oh, yeah. That's supposed to be really good for you.
Yeah.
Colloided silver?
Colloided silver. That's why she turned blue.
She had too much of it.
Stop, that's
it's actually
why.
it's actually not bad for you.
Well, watch the doc. I mean, if you
It turns
drink
your skin
gallons
blue.
of it,
Well,
if you want to
it can turn your skin
ascend,
blue.
then
if you want to ascend,
But it's
Have
you know
some.
like
if you wanna
drinking
stay
your
on
own
this
pee, like it's
physical
sterile.
plane, then I guess it is bad for
sure.
you.
Yeah, it cures everything. Start chugging that stuff. You'll be mummified in days. Yeah,
I have
yikes.
to watch that.
You gotta check it out.
She turns blue.
Turns blue. Man.
There was accusations of Beyonce lightening her skin ahead of the premiere of The Renaissance, a film by Beyonce premiere. Tina Knowles defended her and said,
Tina Knowles said, "Shut the fuck up."
"That's right. That's exactly what she said."
She did.
Wait, what are
Sick
you,
and
what are you guys
tired of
even
people
talking about?
attacking Beyonce.
Carly, what happened?
Let me show you. Katie, you tell him. I'll bring up the picture.
That's the story. So Beyonce had the premiere of Renaissance, a film by Beyonce. That's the name of the movie. She went to the premiere and people accused her of lightening her skin.
Did you guys see the photo?
No.
How do you?
I mean, when I saw it, she looked quite pale, but I believe it was more of a lighting
That's the
issue.
thing.
Because she dyed her hair like bleach blonde, like white, and then she was wearing silver. So like I think it was just like literally the lighting.
Also, she been drinking a lot of silver that day.
Oh my gosh.
She is kind of
fan
blue
of
when you
Mother
look at it
God.
like that. See?
Yeah. Let me see.
Wow. That looks like Kim Kardashian. That doesn't even look like Beyonce to me.
Well,
See, with
no,
that lighting
looks
and
like with a
stuff-
flash on. The one. Do you notice how you guys each turned your computers around and they're
And they
different,
were different colors.
shading to
They were
each
different
photo?
shades and
Yeah.
everything.
Who can tell these days?
That
Have
is
you
true,
guys-
huh?
Is that even really Beyonce or a deep fake? We don't even
That's
know.
what I'm saying. Like
Could be not. It could be
looks
fake
so-
Beyonce.
She looks so perfect in it. It almost looks
She
like a wax
does.
figure.
Maybe it's not Beyonce.
she does look like she's perfect.
Going in. But have you guys seen those videos on TikTok where they're like, is this just an extremely tan white girl or a black girl? And what
No.
they'll do is they'll like put something over the face and the hair. And like it'll just be like a girl posing like and like maybe she's going out, whatever. And like people will guess. And it's so funny because sometimes it's just like white girls who've gotten so much fake tan on.
Whoa.
they literally are like, oh my God.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You know how we were talking about Tom Cruise and all the actors and all the old people that won't go away and stuff, you know? I turned on a different Tom Cruise movie the other night, The Firm.
Oh,
from
such a classic.
The 90s, classic 90s, like thriller movie. It's like a classic 90s movie because it's a pretty decent movie because of the performances and the writing and the way that they used to make old movies. But then you hear the score and you're like, this is an old 90s movie that's out of touch and doesn't, you know what I mean? Like most 90s movies are good and then the music starts playing. You're like, what? Why is it synthy and piano-y and like it just doesn't make any. Anyway, I was looking at his face though, right? Because like he's pretty young back in '93 or whatever, you know. And then I paused it, and then I brought up the new Mission Impossible, and I paused it, and then you guys were talking about how Beyonce looks so perfect, right? And then I was thinking about all these celebrities and people I'm seeing, and everybody's looking very like Cher. What we were talking about, how Cher was on the Thanksgiving parade and stuff, but they shot her like out of focus. Like it's. I think everyone had massive amounts of work done during COVID. Yeah. They all took the opportunity, especially TC. My goodness, there is, but it's got to be the best in the world. I mean,
it's just getting
they pay
better
top
and better.
dollar.
Because before they used to have to like actually like do surgery, and now with like fillers and Botox and all that stuff.
Well, I was looking at his face in the new Mission Impossible, and then I was looking at his face on the screen in The Firm, and pretty close, honestly, for a guy that's aged that much. But then, ironically, Gene Hackman was also in The Firm, and in The Firm, he's as old then as Tom Cruise is now, but he looks like Gene Hackman in his 60s. And I thought, wait, that's what Tom Cruise is supposed to look like. But he doesn't.
That's true. It's like shifting our perspective.
What's going on out there? Guys, it's crazy, man. They're old, but not. I mean, even Queen Bee, not that young anymore.
Isn't she like in her 40s now? Let's find out.
Late.
Beyonce. I think so. Yeah, she's 42 now.
Right. Go to the Mall of America. Go to the aforementioned Mall of America.
American Dream Mall.
And take Polaroids of most 42-year-old people there.
Oof.
You don't look like that. I like this one. We've been playing this one lately. It's by Talker. I like this one. Hey, turn it up. What do you want to do on the other side of the break?
Animal news.
Animal news.
Show on Adobe Radio.
All right, some animal news. Let's do it, Katie. What are the animals up to?
Okay, so I've got a good nature doc for you. It's a Nat Geo series called Incredible Animal Journeys.
Cute.
And they have captured the first, I said it weird, whatever. The first humpback whale birth caught on camera.
First humpback whale birth caught on camera ever?
Ever.
Where was Jacques Cousteau on this thing?
I don't know.
What?
Narrated by
Asleep at the wheel.
Narrated by Jeremy Renner.
The Life Aquatic.
What?
Okay.
Steve Zissou?
Yeah, why didn't he ever capture that?
Oh.
He should have got that.
So,
Huh? There's been people out there filming whales for a long time.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
they never got it.
Jeremy Renner's the one who got it.
Jeremy Renner
No,
went out.
he didn't film it. He just voiceovered
Yeah,
it.
he just did the voiceover.
Say that. You don't know.
Is he back to swimming? Can he walk? He can walk, right? Is he all right?
I think so.
Yeah, we did he's doing all right.
He's on the mend.
He's doing all right.
All right.
And
Well,
he's
that's
doing
cool.
voiceover. So if you are interested, if you're a whale person, if you're a whale, what's the word for a whale enthusiast?
Oh.
Find out.
I'm glad they finally caught it on camera because I knew they had to be coming from somewhere.
I don't know if I can, I don't dig the I don't have to see all that.
You don't like watching something get
I don't
born?
have to see
Nah.
He just like, that's none of my business.
It happens.
I kind of like the moment where it all just spills out. You know, it's
Ew,
like,
why would
it's
you
kind of
say
like
it like-
going slow. It's like, you ever watch like the giraffes or anything? It's like slow, one hoof at a time.
This is a work.
And then all of a sudden it's just like,
This is a work.
and then that thing has to decide to try to stand up.
Oh no, that part's cute. I'm fine
That's
with
what I
that
mean,
part.
though. It's like, but it hits the ground with like a thud. It's like, it's like a sack of like bones and muscle and stuff,
Stop.
veins and fibers,
Don't say veins.
hairs, all put together.
What animal are you thinking of
Some
in your
sort-
brain?
I
feel
said
it'd be like
giraffe.
a giraffe.
I was thinking of a
knew it,
giraffe,
a giraffe.
Yeah.
They do immediately stand up.
Legs akimbo.
Humans could never.
The neck is just like
My
the
palms are sweating.
The
Stop it.
neck like unfolds. It's like if you accidentally drop the bag of giblets from the inside of a turkey onto the kitchen floor, like makes that sound.
Brett,
That wet sound.
stop.
We just lost every listener we had.
Some of them like that stuff. We get messages from some people that love that part. Like, keep doing it.
I'm not.
Do a moose next. I want to visualize a moose.
I'm so upset.
What do you?
with
What,
right
what's
now.
the one? What would be the animal you're most grossed out? You'd be most grossed out to watch give birth.
Please, I'm literally
Which
hanging
one? Though?
on by a
Like,
thread
which
right
one?
now.
Which one would be the most gross?
Wait, I tuned out. What?
For me,
For my own protection, I tuned out.
maybe an elephant.
For me, it's the elephant.
Wait, the worst one to witness? What did you say?
Yeah. What would be the most gross
Stop, please.
animal
It's
to
just
watch
so
give
bad.
live birth?
Have you seen seahorses?
No.
It's like it's the dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's fine because it's the dude.
It's not gross, but it does look more like it just sneezes and like hundreds of little seahorses just come out. They're just like
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay.
like sperm, kind of.
interesting metaphor. Yes,
okay.
I'll show you a video.
What else you got
Not
over
as-
there?
I'm all right. But good. Yes, let's move on.
Yeah.
Deep breath.
There is a guy in Russia who was saddened because his dog was attacked by a Siberian tiger.
Oh. Well.
And then he followed the tiger tracks that were in the snow and then was also reunited with his dog very
Stop.
soon after.
You guys are silly today.
Whoa.
It's dark as hell.
Dude got taken out by a tiger?
Yeah.
That's badass, though.
He did kind of say
It is
like,
kind of badass.
He
Wow,
said I
I
should
t-
go in that direction.
Yeah.
It was a good death.
He was looking for that tiger.
I hope he tried. You know, he fought.
That's the final scene of Legends of the Fall. You know, well, no spoilers, but it was a good death. You know, went out there to try to avenge his dog, and it was a good death.
He tried to be John Wick. And
He
not
did.
everyone can be Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, that tiger said
Well,
no thanks.
He didn't notice the second tiger. That's the thing.
second
When you go looking for a tiger, be careful. There might be a second tiger. You know what I mean? You could be looking in that one direction. You don't notice what's coming from the side.
The tiger side.
The other tiger. There's another tiger out there. Yeah, being eaten by an animal, that's not a great way to go, but it is
No, but
sort of the most natural, isn't it?
yeah.
In a way?
Yeah.
And I feel like a tiger's a good animal to go out by.
Yeah.
They're like belly scratchers, and then you're done. You know what I mean?
Well, they'd go after your guts while you're still alive, probably.
Oh, really?
Wouldn't they? After the soft part, and you're just like laying there?
That's what I'm saying.
No, thanks. That
But
wouldn't
that's
be
a
good.
quick death, though. Yeah, like
I don't
you're
think
just
it's quick.
okay.
Carly, order a tiger. Let's get a tiger in
Order
here.
a-
Let's test this.
Dear Internet.
Hey, I'm Brett. Welcome to the new Mythbusters. We got a
That's
tiger.
my tiger noise.
That was pretty good.
Was it?
It was like Simba.
Turns out,
Oh, I just can't wait
plausible.
till we can.
Young Rising Suns. Song is called High. Well, if a tiger takes your dog, wise people have said, if a tiger takes your dog, don't go looking for it. It's good advice. Turn this up. We were at
Adobe
That
Radio.
sounds like a lot of fun. Like we would just sit around on the floor. She'd be like in her bed. It looked like she was napping, but
She wasn't.
she was talking to the angels, and we would just kind of like sit on the floor all day. And we
Sometimes
would
she would talk out loud.
do this for 3 or 4 days.
She'd have messages from the angels.
We'd do this for like 3 or 4 days in a row, and Mother God would just like sit there, and she would just tell us her wisdom, like, you know, like, I mean, what is happiness anyway, you know? And then she would just talk, and we would listen, and I gave up everything, and I moved away from my family, and I emptied my bank account. Like so many, the poor followers are, well, poor in both senses of the word, both definitions, I suppose now. But like, yeah, the day I landed, I went straight to an ATM and drained my bank account and gave it all to Mama. Huh?
Mama.
I don't know. That's
I
what
heard
I
your-
got. That's what I got.
Microphone.
I'm fried from it. I shouldn't have watched it that close to going to sleep.
But
However-
you should just use it as fuel, and it should inspire you.
I was gonna say it inspired me to go to this one part of Colorado because apparently they say UFOs all the time.
Is it by Skywalker?
Have you guys ever seen a UFO? Ever?
Brett says that he has.
Yes, I have. Yeah, because I can say yes because UFO meaning unidentified flying object. Yes, I've seen that.
Were you like, I don't
I'm
know
not
what it
telling you that I saw aliens.
What shape was it?
No, it was this tiny little dot of light in the sky. It was at night.
Okay.
And so we were camping like way out in backpacking even. So like not even car camping or anything. Like so out. And just laying like looking at the stars basically, just like laying there, the sun's going down, kind of dusky, first few stars start coming out, it starts to get a little darker. And then you see, well, I saw this like what looks like a satellite at that time of night. Like, you can usually see like, oh, there's a little dot of light and it goes right across the sky in a perfectly straight line. And oh, look, there's a satellite, like that kind of thing, right? So I just started looking at it and it was just traveling across the sky in the straight line, just like a satellite. And then as it got about 3/4 of the way through my field of view, it just stopped. And then it went back from where it came a little bit and stopped. And then just continued on the straight line it was on, and then kept going. So I have no idea what I saw, but I know that the satellites don't just stop on a dime, then go the other way, then stop, then go back
And
the other way.
Mrs. Davern separately confirmed.
Well, that was the best part, is that I watched in silence as this happened, and then it went, like I said, left the field of view completely, and then I went, "Did you just see that?" And then she went, "Yeah, I was gonna ask you the same thing." And then I said, "Don't say anything." I said, "Don't say anything. No." I said, "Just tell me what happened."
Yeah.
And then she described exactly what I just described, and we both saw the exact same thing. There you go. Yeah. I don't know if it was aliens, but it could be. They're out there.
They are.
Yeah.
How many more years before they show them to us? Or
Well,
explain
Mexico
it to
tried
us?
to.
Yeah, but,
Now, you want to hear something? Now, just since we're all going there anyway, go with me.
Okay.
So as I was laying there seeing this happen and watching what I at first thought was just the satellite make the straight line, I started thinking, wouldn't that be crazy if it stopped and like did some crazy stuff? Like, wouldn't that be crazy if that satellite I'm watching wasn't a
And the
satellite? I started thinking about that.
The alien that was reading your mind was like, "Let's do it.
So
Let's mess with this
so
guy."
check this out. Okay. A couple years later, I was watching a doc, like I do. Some alien doc, and the guy on the doc was like, talking. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Never mind.
No, you have to say it.
No. This is why
Brett,
no one
we
ever
only
talks
have-
about their stuff.
No.
This is why people don't talk
I'm
about
listening.
it. No,
I have an alien story too. I'm just listening.
For Carly and Katie, I'm Brett reminding all of you to be kind and take every. This is why no one talks about it, because everyone starts giving them that look. No, not forget it.
be kind and
I
take care
didn't
of
see
each
anything. I didn't see a thing. See you tomorrow. They're gonna come after
That's
me
it
now.
for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.